So the most recent joint I seen. Now we gonna get to this nitty gritty, man. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to me. Talk
Now,
to me.
now, I just seen you drop this, man. You know what I'm saying? On with on low key to low, man. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's right now. That's the hottest shit going on right now in the Chuck. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talking about this. They posting it. They reposting it. You know what I'm saying? They going back and forth. They loving it. I even seen some joints from him. You know what I'm saying? That they posting back and forth. So I see this a heavy rivalry going on. So take me from the top, man. Start at square one, man. How did this beef? Tell
Man,
me, how did this beef begin, man, Youngin? Tell me about this
it's
shit,
just so crazy. I wouldn't even really call it a beef before I seen,
man.
but at the end of the day, man, I have fuck with Lokey before I seen down like last year. You know what I'm saying? We used to be building. I'm gonna even give me ups. You know what I'm saying? I reach out to him when I've been starting my clothes business to try to see if he can point me in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? Looking at him as an OG and shit. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And I know he really kind of come up around me, and I know him with being around my family a lot. You see what I'm saying? So in my head, I'm thinking like, damn, that's an OG. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna give me guidance and you know what I'm saying, show me the right way. But long story short, I guess the nigga must have been beefing with some people that you know what I'm saying. I don't get into that shit. I don't. If a motherfucker got a situation going on with somebody else and it don't, that's not my business. I don't get into that. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
he ended up sending me a song, and around the time, excuse me, he sent me that song. Um, the phone that I normally record on had broke, so I had to wait like a week or two to get another song. I guess he been impatient, and C Millie ended up posting a song that me and him dropped months before Lokey had even reached out to me about the song. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
when he see that C Millie dropped the song with me and him, he automatically thinking like, oh, I'm saying fuck him, and I just dropped a song with C Millie. So now he start to, you know what I'm saying, ranting, raving, messaging me, talking, you know what I'm saying, crazy. I let it slide or whatever. I like, man, them walls probably talking to him and shit. So,
Right.
you know, fuck around. We end up exchange words. I left it at that. I ended up going to the hole, and when I was sitting in the hole, my tell I was down there for 8 months and shit. And
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people have been writing me on the writing me letters and shit like, low key just mentioned your name. You mentioned your name, so I'm like, what the fuck, low key mentioned my name about? So boom, I said I'm gonna wait till I get on lockup to see what it's about or whatever. So when I got on lockup, um, somebody sent me the shit again, and I saw the shit was like, he brought up a couple other rappers or whatever, and he said my message to run a check up Youngn, and I went and listened to the song, and I
Mm-hmm.
heard him speaking on shit about, people being gay or rats, and he wasn't directing to a certain person in the song, but
Right.
due to the fact that you said message for running check up Youngn, and you didn't put a name on who you saying as a rat or who you saying gay, I felt some type of way. You feel what I'm saying? So I said,
Right.
you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and spark this shit. And you know what I'm saying? You gonna respect me. I'm gonna show you why I ain't dumb. You see what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
man, I end up went and the shit so realistic. I went and wrote the song. I didn't even wrote the song. I dropped that shit down in like 10 minutes just to off of facts or shit that me from me him building the things that he tell me.
Right.
These is facts. These shit that I know. You see what I'm saying? So I dropped that song down in 5 to 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I pushed that shit out there, and then I got it mixed down. I dropped it the next day, and you know what I'm saying? I didn't expect for it to blow up the way it did, but you know what I'm saying? It caught a lot of attention. And like I said, people know me for real, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
So a lot
Right.
of people actually was waiting on me to respond to that. And due to the fact that I was in lockup and I couldn't respond, a lot of my fans, I even see messages in my DM like, damn, like this man saying this, that, and the third, but you like, well, you know what I'm saying? You got to clear that up, man. I don't play about my name, you see what I'm saying? I don't want no nigga ever to feel like they can play with me like that and get
Right.
away with that shit, you see what I'm saying?
Right. 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 Right.
Yeah, that's what we at
Yeah.
with that right there.
Well, anybody gonna be a man in any situation. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So I
Oh,
I I
sure.
could I could, I could definitely respect that. You know what I'm saying? So at this point now, where does it sit? You know what I'm saying? Where does the escalation sit? Did he drop something to respond into what you respond to? What where's the situation at right now?
I mean, I left it at that. You see what I'm saying? I
Hmm.
say what I say, and I dropped the mic. I left it at that. But we exchanged a few words after that.
Right.
I can tell he angry about it or whatever. He wasn't expecting that. Then the whole Charleston down there, they gonna back me because you don't hear no fucked up shit on my name. You see what I'm saying? You
Right.
never did. You never going to hear that. So it's like people weighing the option. You got a nigga over here who everybody talks so bad about her, or he want to argue and beef with the whole Charleston, and you going against a lot of solid niggas, and
Hmm.
you got this other young nigga over here who just he humble, he just doing his own thing, and you know what I'm saying? People gonna respect the real shit over that flaw shit. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, yeah, we end up exchanging a few words after the song drop, whatever. And you know, I'm expecting from him to come back, but you can't really, you got to come harder than that right there. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be no better comeback than that right there. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm expecting some bullshit in return.